say 100.
Which one for the office?
Which one?
Sorry, in the middle.
So I may do another exhibition this year.
Which one?
I don't know.
Floyd Mayweather in his absolute prime, and I take Manny Pacquiao in his absolute prime.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd still beats him.
Floyd beat everybody.
You don't believe there's a guy at 140, 147 in the history of boxing that could have beat Floyd in his prime?
It'd be tough. Floyd, man, that boy, man, that's the GOAT, man. That boy bad.
What makes it, I mean, what, because, and I told people this, I said, look at Floyd. I said, Floyd, it's not that he trains, I mean, it's his life. And from the very beginning, he's like, I want to be the best.
What happens when boxing's most brilliant strategist joins forces with a pound-for-pound king who's chasing greatness? This isn't just a training session. It's Floyd Money Mayweather stepping into the gym. Not to lace up gloves, but to mentor Terence Bud Crawford ahead of his highly anticipated showdown with the legendary Canelo Alvarez. This is legacy-level preparation. Floyd's visit wasn't just a casual stop-by. It was something deeper. His breaking down footage, dissecting movement, and revealing secrets only the master defense can offer. And the timing? Very telling. Mayweather once guided Gervonta Tank Davis for years. Now, he's in Crawford's corner ahead of the biggest fight of Bud's life. Is this strictly mentorship? Or is Floyd sending a message, not just to Canelo, but to Tank as well? Crawford has always been cool, focused, and lethal. No drama, no noise, just destruction. So when Mayweather walked into camp, it didn't just raise eyebrows, it sent shockwaves through the boxing world.
It was totally different. But, you know, with these two guys fighting, it was, I can't really speak on it. I don't really want to speak on that fight because I don't want to take nothing away from Terence Crawford or Earl Spence.
And yes, Vegas witnessed it firsthand this week. Mayweather didn't just stand on the sidelines. He stepped into the action. No chains, no camera crew. This wasn't the flashy Money Mayweather. This was Pretty Boy Floyd, the silent technician, the strategic genius, the only man who ever cracked the Canelo code.
Things that people forget is that Floyd went through a big transition of his own. If you go back to the early parts of his career and you watch when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he was a much more aggressive fighter and he would put himself in danger much more. And then when he became Money Mayweather, like as it got later and later in his life, he just got so much more brilliant defensively. And then he became the guy that you see shutting out Canelo Alvarez, stopping all these guys, just shutting everything down. He just became this defensive wizard to the point where you'd see world-class fighters like Sugar Shane Mosley who did tag him, but other than that, once he recovered, he didn't really know what to do with Floyd. Floyd just had the answers to his style. He had figured him out.
Let's be clear. When it comes to defeating Canelo Alvarez, no one knows more than Floyd. He is the only one who's ever done it. Cleanly, convincingly, and without question.
My favorites was the Canelo fight because it was just a masterclass. Masterclass in just a young, incredibly promising champion, a guy who's going to be an all-time great, but not yet.
Not yet.
You're not ready for that guy.
You know, Floyd always catch him young. he catch him coming up.
Young or old.
Yeah,
like
he catch him young. Yeah, you know. And he tap you up and then he say thank you.
Yeah.
You know, next.
He did a smart thing too. He got him to cut down 152 pounds.
Yeah.
Got him a little lighter, a little smaller, a little more dehydrated.
A little weaker.
Yeah, a little weaker, and then just box him up.
Flashback to 2013. Floyd Mayweather handed a young, unbeaten Canelo his first and only clear loss. He made Canelo swing at shadows, dissected him with surgical precision, and delivered a defensive masterclass. That night wasn't just a victory, it was a lesson in elite boxing. Canelo chased, Floyd danced, and the scorecards weren't even close.
Was 23 with 43 fights and 30 knockouts, and the world said he was inexperienced. I was 36 with 40-something fights, and to tell you the truth, I was over the hill.
That loss changed Canelo forever. He hit the gym harder, bulked up, sharpened his skills, and became more dangerous. Yet, no matter how many titles is collected or legends is toppled, that one blemish still lingers. The loss is never avenged.
Fought Floyd Mayweather at what? You're 23?
23.
That's so fucking young.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I trained so hard, and now obviously I try to beat him because, you know, if you beat him, you want to be the best in the world at 23.
What do you think was so impressive about him?
His experience, he's so smart. He have everything in a fighter, a complete fighter. He don't have power in the punches, but when you that kind of fighter, you don't need it.
You think that was the toughest fight you faced?
No.
What do you
I think
was?
it's tough fights and difficult fights. That was a difficult fight.
Now, the same man who once outclassed Canelo is training the only fighter who might do it again, Terence "Bud" Crawford. It's almost poetic. The ghost of Canelo's passes back, and it's throwing punches in Bud's training camp.
But what makes Floyd the best, so unique, something that we have not seen before?
His defense and his instincts. I think Floyd had the best defense in boxing history.
Better than Sweet Pea?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you know Sweet Pea has to be.
But
Sweet Pea had defense, but he ain't that offense like Floyd.
Insiders say Floyd isn't just watching, his hands-on. Mayweather is personally sharpening Crawford's defense, teaching him the same system he built during his legendary undefeated career. Bud isn't just training, he's downloading greatness.
I got my own fucking defense, man. That's the Mayweather. I got my own style in boxing. That's the Floyd Mayweather style. My dad taught me to shoulder rope. But the thing is this, I don't care who done it first. It's mine because I mastered it. And somebody said, the Philly shell. My thing is this, I love Philadelphia. But at the end of the day, that's the Mayweather defense.
Mayweather isn't just fine-tuning the defense, he's drilling specifics. One focus, uppercuts. Canelo's favorite weapon when opponents shell up. And Bud is absorbing every detail. Let's be real. When Floyd speaks, the boxing world listens. Bud listens harder.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to boxing on the outside because I feel like the fight game is a little crazy right now. And the reason why the fight game is crazy, everybody doing it for the wrong reason. A lot of fighters are looking at money made with where I was older and I felt like I put in so much hard work as a youngster, you know, from 19 all the way to 29 for 10 straight years. So right now we'll box on the outside, touch him with the jab. Touch him with the jab.
And now, it's official. No weight clauses, no tune-ups, no politics. Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford is locked in for later this year. 2 kings, 1 ring, no excuses.
In my career, I've been criticized and people have taken credit away from me just to try to diminish my accomplishments just off of pure hate. So what would they be able to say with me going up 2 weight classes? If Canelo become undisputed again and I beat Canelo, what could they say? They'll say something, but what
they're gonna find something, you know that.
But what can they really say?
All right.
You know?
Crawford is stepping up to 168 pounds to take on one of the most dangerous champions in boxing today. And that's why this fight is more than belts or fame. It's about risking it all for true greatness.
Come to a point, how long ago was it for yourself when you realised that the Canelo Alvarez fight is a possibility for you?
Just you know what I mean, looking over the landscape of boxing and the opportunities and the accomplishment that Canelo had, and you know, sizing them up and things like that. I know we ain't never been in the ring before, but you know, it's a great opportunity for me in my career.
And that idea of yourself of chasing greatness, inside, how much does that excite you over that, with it all together, that idea of chasing greatness? It's always something you've done, to do that sort of stepping up in weights. How much is that an exciting proposition for you?
Oh, it's very exciting. It's like throwing gasoline on a bucket of fire. You know, I'm very competitive, and I'm looking to be competitive in a fight in September.
Canelo Alvarez has ruled the super middleweight division with an iron fist. Undefeated at 168, all belts in hand. Every challenger who stepped forward has been humbled. He is not just champion, he is the emperor of the division,
Got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo though?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.